Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host, That One Rebel, and we have another interview today with the one and only Heelena, better known as Dami Mommy. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the show. Just a reminder again, Heelena is a mute, so I'll be speaking for her. Be reading both the questions and the answers. And hopefully, you guys enjoy the show. So, without further ado, let's introduce our guests here. Heelena coming from behind the curtains. Oh my. Oh, you may sit next to me. So, Heelena, how's it been, Are you feeling good today? Yeah? Awesome. I saw you playing Yakuza earlier. That was pretty dope. The new Yakuza game, Like a Dragon, came out. It's pretty dope, but you're playing the old one. Hell yeah. Alright. So, let's start... One second here. So the first question that I asked Heelena was, how did you discover VR chat? Did you start in desktop or VR? And when was this? And what was your first memory of VR chat? Heelena responds by saying, oh, there have been two actually. An old friend had VR for a long time. He was mostly playing Beat Saber and Pavlov. From time to time, he was exploring VR chat worlds. He showed me a few pictures and screenshots. That was like 2.5 years ago. The second memory is what brought myself into VRC. I was a Warframe nerd back then and watched a few streamers then. At some point, one of them did hop in VRC and did a dancing stream, so I was totally hyped for it. End of the story was I bought myself a Vive and trackers for Xmas for Christmas, straight from the start to learn how to dance. Also, quick first memory of public world. I was in a pug, total chaos, so a cursed Sonic/Shadow the Hedgehog toilet speaking with other people. This got burned into my memory forever. That sounds like a cursed avatar. I'm going to be really honest with you here. What the actual fuck? But I mean, can you really expect that? That's literally VR chat, Like there's just every day I always question my sanity. I'm like, why is this in the game? Why did someone decide to make Sonic into a toilet that speaks? Like, why? And asking me to sit on it. Like, I don't even get it. Anyway. Oh, if you want to add any context, Heelena, to any of your questions or more stuff, just DM it to me on Discord, and I'll read it. Next question. How did you create your OC, your character? Heelena responds by saying, my OC developed over time. My first own model was just a recolor from a Laren's model I got as a gift. It had mint green hair, so I kind of stuck with it. After I got into avatar making, I did a new model. And another new one. Changed the outfits, got bigger and thicker over time. Haha. I agree. That's nice. I learned how to work in Blender and Unity by this and had a lot of help from two people. My boyfriend back then and my VR kid. I don't know if I can name them. We have a kid? Is it Space Boy? No? Oh, okay, I was just asking. Yeah, mommy thick. Exactly. Hold on, she's typing to me. 1 second here. Let me pull it up. Yes, it was Nep. Oh, interesting. All right. Anyway, next question. How did you get into dancing and pole dancing? Oh, sorry. How did you get into dancing and pole? Heelena responds by saying, oh, I wish I could pole dance. I'm a fan of it since I was a teenager, but sadly I don't have the space for it. But yeah, as I told you in the beginning, I mainly came into VR chat to learn how to dance in the first place. Back then I went to public voids and dance every day to improve my shuffle moves. I did start also lap dancing as a meme and just for fun. Yeah, me too. I like to just lap dance for fun, to be honest. but found wonderful people in the scene, and so I did stick with it. It's been a blast since then. I'm telling you, once you get full body, you become a full body thotty, and then you just start dancing, you start twerking, you start pole dancing, you start lap dancing. It's true. Look at Rob. What do you mean? You literally every time. That's why he doesn't play in VR barely. Every time he gets into a full body, he becomes a full body thotty. It's true. It turns you. Anyway. Next question. Any funny stories or memories you remember from VR chat over the time you have played? Any embarrassing moments? Full body thotty? It's true. Heelena responds by saying, I don't know if I can tell that story, but at one night I got invited to play Spin the Bottle while drinking. So we all did sit down. Sorry, by the way, this isn't her English isn't her first language, so if there's words that don't make sense, it is what it is. So we all sat down in the room of rain and played Truth or Dare. Besides the harmless stuff, at some point we reached the naughty dares. Okay, where basically at some point everyone got dared to shove ice cubes up their ass. Don't do this, kids. It's not healthy. Well, most people did it, and some enjoyed it. Wait, what the fuck? Excuse me? Jesus. I knew a guy that did that, and he like nonchalantly would say, I said, why would you do that? He says, I do it for two reasons. I do it for hygiene and for pleasure. And I'm like, wait, what? Excuse me? Like, what do you mean, dude? You just like, God, what the fuck? Degen hours. Anyone know her first language? It's German, I believe, right? Yeah. Butt chugging is dangerous, kids. Yeah, it is. Jeez. Shoving ice cubes. What the fuck? Anyway. Next question. How'd you join Rob's lobby, the Golden Gator? Thoughts on the lobby as you have been a part of the community? I've been hanging out with Lethal Lexi around that time a lot. Great dancer. And Crumpet showed up for a trap contest versus Java, if I remember correctly. So I just followed them and enjoyed the show. I did add Crumpet, and he gladly accepted. I had no idea who he was or what the Golden Gator event or even was. So yeah, he invited me, and I joined a few times before I realized what was happening. I was in the lobby, surrounded by everyone, streaming and role-playing. Took me a moment to get that. But yeah, I had fun and did meet awesome new people. So far, I enjoy it really much. I can't really tell much besides that about the lobby since I'm still fairly new there. But now look at you, You're a streamer. You're basically partnered at this point. I mean, after this interview, it's already guaranteed, so it's going to happen, Yeah, stay hydrated. Anyway. Thoughts on the future of VR chat? Heelena responds by saying, this question. Well, as you know, VR chat always has its issues and updates. Break some things always. I don't want to talk bad about the dev team since I bet they put all the effort in VRC. I just really hope the communication between the devs and what the community wants and needs will improve. Also, security needs to be improved, please. Yeah, I agree. I mean, when you wrote these questions and answers, this was like a week or two ago, so this is probably before there was like, because in the last like week or so, there's been a lot more better communication between like devs and the streamers and stuff like that, so this obviously was written before that. So, anyway, next question. How did you feel to have a nickname Dommy Mommy? Oh, sorry, I missed a question. That's the next question. Whoops. Thoughts on the mute competition? Did you expect to win? Heelena responds by saying, I already said this from the start. I was just there to have a good time. Never aimed to win it. The other mutes are insanely talented. I was happy I got invited for the competition, and since then my time in VR has been a roller coaster and such fun. We can do a reverse competition like talkers compete each other, and the mutes can decide who they want to be partner with. Oh shit. I never thought about that, actually. Having talkers compete with each other to then get partnered with a mute. Holy shit. Actually, I would watch that. That'd be crazy. That's like a 200 IQ 5-head move right there. Yeah. Why like get the talkers to try and prove their talent, right? To be like, why should you be Dommy Mommy's talker, you know? Yeah, it should be in the works. Yeah. Anyway. Whoops, I grabbed this cup. Hold on, let me just shove that over there. Next question. How did it feel to have a nickname Dommy Mommy? Heelena responded by saying, people told me I've always given them a dominant vibe of my body language. I would say it is just my confidence in myself, so I don't have an issue with that, and it's quite amusing sometimes, actually. I guess my quote-unquote show at the mute competition has an impact on that image. Yeah. Getting off those Dommy Mommy vibes, how you gonna whip people into shape, huh? I mean, you're also tall. Like, most mutes I know are pretty short. Like, they're like 4 feet tall, you know? But when you get like a giant 6-foot, large Viking woman, strong, covered in tattoos, I mean, any man would just, you know. Anyway. Or was I? Next question. What is one thing you would change about VR chat? Heelena responds by saying more settings. Turning off damning bones of only for non-friends, or adjust the speak volume on everyone individually. More visual settings like brightness, or even maybe a safe mode for players with epilepsy, or what do you call it, like when you get seizures and stuff from seeing bright lights. I said it wrong, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's possible, but it'll help me. For example, too often I had to throw the headset off my head because of painful flashing lights. Oh, you get like seizures and stuff, or like it hurts you? Oh, that's unfortunate. I have friends that have that too in VR chat, and it's painful for them because basically how they play VR chat is they would basically block all shaders animations from everybody, and then when they talk to their friends, they have to like individually click bypass it, like the whole system, like show avatar and everything, which bypasses it all. And yeah, and one of my friends, she's really bad with that stuff, like seizures and flashing lights. So somebody had like one of her friends had a meme avatar, and it like did a bunch of stupid shit like on the screen, and she like vomited and like got fucked up. It was super bad. Like, I do agree that should be a setting that you could turn on and off or something, you know, like what the hell. True, tall like your mute Pixel. Yeah, you know Pixel. She's another Dommy Mommy. Anyway. Next question. What do all the tattoos over your body represent or mean? Heelena responds by saying, oh, I'll try to keep this short. Basically everything what I like. Characters, games, anime, music, fashion. It's fairly easy to just point out a tattoo. Put on a tattoo when I'm asked about it. My favorite games / anime. Nearly every avatar I made has its own tattoo texture set. Means every avatar has mostly different tattoos. Yes, that means if you were to change your avatar, you would have different tats. And I like it because I've always hated when I saw like, you know, like the typical wolf boy e-boys at the Void Club, and they have like fucking emission tattoos, and they're all just tribal tattoos that are just like dog shit. Like, I don't even know what the hell they are. It's just like random lines on their body. I never liked that. That's why I appreciate like avatars like yours, or my good friend a long time ago who quit, Bem. Bem had avatars covered all over their body, but it was from different things, like actual tattoos. So I like that. I don't like it when it's just random bullshit, like random like fucking tribal, like what the fuck. Womb tattoo. That's what someone in the chat said. Yeah, I would just weird chant them too, yeah, honestly. Anyway. Next question. How did you get into Rainbow Six Siege? And what is your favorite offense and defensive avatars? Or, not avatars, sorry, operators. Heelena responds by saying, I've been playing CSGO a lot. I got sick of it after so many years. So just by watching YouTube, like Smitty and Shroud mostly, And what they did in the game was so impressive that I got into it with a bunch of other friends from various games. My favorite operators usually change depending on the meta of the game, but all my all-time favorite are Maestro and Finca, right? That's how you say them, for a simple reason. They're sturdy and bring the big guns. My aim is pretty bad, so I just prefer having more bullets than my opponent. What do you mean? Just play as Lord Tachanka. What do you mean? You got a fucking minigun. You just fucking just keep shooting. I haven't played in years, but I think they reworked him recently or something. I don't remember. I think they changed them drastically. I remember like everyone. He's like one of the most useless operators because like you're basically stuck, and then they keep like trying to like make him useful. You know. I used to be big in Rainbow Six Siege. I used to first season I was platinum. That's the highest I ever got, and then I sort of fell off of that. But it was a fun game. I would get frustrated when you get paired with like shitty players, and then they just fucking throw matches and shit. That's the one reason I don't like playing ranked games anymore. That was me in my early 20s and teenagers. I have to play like a 5-man, or I get tilted, and like people would just throw games. And you know, I also like there was a hacking problem with like Rainbow Six years ago, where like people would no scope you for walls and shit. Like I know you can shoot people for walls, but like there's blatantly like aimbotters and shit. Reefers and Siege, yeah, but it's getting better because they improved the anti-cheat a lot, so it's a lot less. It's just that some like the meta changes, and like some operators are like I saw the newest operator this came out. She like fucking throws like a laser bullshit on like a wall, and then if you go through it, you lose like 30 health, and you can't destroy it. It literally says that it's indestructible. What the fuck is that bullshit? How is a gadget indestructible? Like what? Like I thought, because I was like watching the trailer. I was like, why don't you just shoot it? Like, can't you just like destroy it or something? Like every other equipment in the game? No. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Next question. What are your thoughts on Neosvr? Heelena responds by saying, I did try it once. It feels like jumping into the development. For me, it's still complicated, and you need to learn a lot first before you can enjoy Neos. It will have a bright future, maybe. I cannot really tell that. It makes sense, yeah. I mean, I played it once. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn down my music a little bit. It's a little loud for me. Sorry, I just have like royalty-free music playing. It's a little bit loud for me. Once Neos irons out its performance issue, it'll be flawless. I mean, I agree. I think Neos has potential. I've been also playing the other one called Chill VR because I was given alpha access to it, and Chill VR is literally like VR chat. Like it's almost like the same game, but it has just more options in it. Like for example, you can touch people's demic bones. And you can also limit things, avatars based on criteria. So, like, for example, if you didn't like flashy avatars, you can actually just turn off only flashing avatars. Like, that's actually a thing in Chill Out VR, where, like, there's, like, a huge list. It's, like, big avatars. It has, like loud noises, guns, violence, gore, not safe for work. Like, you can turn on anybody's avatar based on that criteria. So, everyone who uploads an avatar has to describe their avatar. If they don't, I guess like you just can't upload your avatar. So if someone like if you went to a world and didn't like flashy avatars or big avatars, you can literally just turn off every single one of them and they would just be invisible. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, next question. What was your first experience being in full body and being able to move your body fully? Heelena responds by saying, I got used to full body really quickly. Once you get the drill how to calibrate correctly, it feels natural, but first time was like the future is now moment. Yeah, I felt that when I got full body for the first time. I was like, holy shit, I felt like I unlocked the secret to life or something. I can finally move my body. I'm not using full body now, but in a week I will. Probably every day once I move out and have the play space for it. Yeah, there we go. Next question. What is something you miss about VR chat when you first started playing and that doesn't happen anymore? Heelena responds by saying, public lobbies and friends plus. I miss the times where I could just join any world without worrying about toxic people. and everyone is scared of rippers and crashers nowadays. Sadly, understandable, but hiding in private all the time is not a solution. True. Any truers in the chat? Hold on. Wait. I can't even hear the music now. There, I turned it up a bit. Like 2%. There we go. Truers. Anyway, earlier today, I went to a public, like I said. And I was just, I wasn't streaming. I'm in desktop mode. Not even using my avatar. I was using a public avatar. And I still crashed. And it wasn't even in a void club. I was in a full body FBT heaven or whatever the hell it's called. I was just talking to one of my friends. And then, like, I crashed twice. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then one of my friends was like, oh, yeah, there's a crasher in here. And there was only, like, 6 people in the world. I was like, what the hell? Like, it's just dumb.
How do they know?
I don't know. Well, how do they know what? There was a crasher?
Like,
because everyone crashed.
Just to crash you.
I don't know.
It just crashed everybody. Okay.
This crashed everyone. It wasn't just me. It crashes the whole lobby. Full body tracking having is the new Void Club? Really? Well, full body tracking is just like the club VGL, just top part of the club, right? And like it's like a super dinky club that has like that like fucking stage with a stripper pole on it and the fucking private rooms. It's whatever. Oh, what's up? It's Click Draws. Hell yeah. The one and only that drew my sub badges and my thick thighs emotes. Hell yeah. And drew your emotes too. He's a nice guy. Shout out to Quick Draws. Anyway. Next question. What music are you into? Favorite bands or genre? Heelena responds by saying, that really depends on my mood. Metal, EDM, industrial, dark, country. What's dark country? I don't know what that is. Classical, epic soundtracks. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of dark electronic, electro/EDM. Basically, what gives you the cyberpunk vibe from the early trailers. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Favorite bands, artists, to name a few. Apache, Judas Priest, Prodigy, Refused, and Hans Zimmer. Listen, Hans Zimmer, that Batman, holy shit. Yeah. Country, yeah, it's called dark country. I don't know what that is. What's dark country? Is that like... So they talk about, like, the real topics? Instead of talking about their tractor, like... I don't know. I have to look into that, honestly. I don't know anything about dark country. I was about to like play a song, but then I was like, oh yeah, DMCA, fuck. It's badass cowboy music, basically. Oh, okay. Interesting. Next question. Thoughts on Halloween this year in VR chat? Heelena responds by saying, quite a mess. 3.0 broke, and most of my avatars projects I didn't bother to work on since then. Gladly they fixed it. Yeah, this year is quite the mess. The real horror was the game being unplayable. That's not a real horror. That happens every day in this game. What do you mean? This game is literally unplayable. Literally yesterday, this game, I won't even load people's avatars from my showcase. What do you mean? Anyway, next question. Anything you would like to say to people wanting to get into VR chat? Any advice for joining or starting out? Heelena responds by saying, if you've never heard of VR chat, watch James Key's videos or other compilations. Otherwise, just upgrade your PC and get a VR headset. Try to bring your friends with you, if that's possible, or ask around who has already VR, since public lobbies nowadays can be quite exhausting. Check out other streamers, and maybe you'll find a community you like and get to know more people. After all, it is a social game. Pixie says hi in the chat. Anyway, I think that's fair advice. I mean, I know Jameski for about 3 years, and he's a good friend of mine. And his VR Chat in a Nutshell series was a lot of fun. You know, he makes a lot of like sort of like highlights the funny moments of VR Chat. I've interviewed him twice. He's a good guy. Um, yeah, I do agree. Like trying to get friends and stuff like that before playing VRChat is ideal. I feel like going to Publix is like the wild wild west, and I feel like anybody that plays VRChat for the first time, they hop into a public, like it's like a flip of a coin if they quit the game within 5 minutes and never play it again, or they get lucky and find a decent human being to talk to. You know, it's rough. I'm low key fangirl of Jameski, but don't tell him. Really? Okay, okay. Maybe James Key's looking for a personal mute. Maybe you can be James Key's personal mute, huh? Dommy mommy, you know? You whip him into shape, you know? Why not? Why? What do you mean? I can bring him on, you know? I'll pull some strings. Yeah, yeah. Maybe it'll happen. What's up, Viviana? Do a rebel? I mean, I could do it. I mean, I could if I really wanted to. I mean, it's whatever. Anyway, next question. What are you grateful for? Or sorry, actually, I should read this question last. We'll skip into the next question. Excited for Cyberpunk 2077. What would you like to do or see in the game? Heelena responds by saying, "Oh, I'm so excited. Waiting for about 7 years now, since the very first teaser. Wait, has it been released 7 years? Holy shit! Oh my god." Anyway, I just really hope for an epic story where my decisions will have impacts on it, like it did with Mass Effect. What I want to do, go shopping and check out all the fashion in game, and hopefully there'll be some mods slash DLC to add even more content. It's been a while that I could lose myself in a game, forget everything around me, and just enjoy it. That's crazy. It's been 7 years for the first trailer. Oh my god! And they keep delaying the game. Now it's delayed December 10th, 2020, which is understandable. Like I would prefer them delay the game than for it to come out and then it be a shitty product. Because that's happened so many times in the gaming industry for the last like couple of years, where a game is like, pushed early, or like they weren't ready and they push it out. Like what's it like? Some of the early, like I remember like the first Watchdog game, and some other like the I don't know, some other games that have come out. Like they come out, it's like dog shit, and then it takes like 3 years to fix the game. Oh, Fallout 76. There you go. The game was dog shit when it first came out. Now it's like a decent game. Anthem. I never played Anthem, but I heard about it. CD Projekt Red has to deliver, otherwise it'd be some deep shit. EA and Ubisoft are famous for it. Battlefield 2. Yeah, I mean, I think the only game that I like from Ubisoft was Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, it was pretty rough when it first came out, but I think the game is more solid after like 5 years, so that works. I am not interested in any of the Watchdog games or Assassin's Creed. That was me when I was like in high school. I don't really care for those games anymore. They're decent, I think. That's what people say. Some are buggy, some are hit or miss. No Man's Sky did a pretty big redemption. Yeah, but that's nobody. I don't care about No Man's Sky no more. I think Wildlands is a masterpiece of a co-op game. I think the biggest letdown of a game. Wait, did Last of Us 2 come out this year, right? I don't even remember. I deleted it from my brain. That was probably the biggest letdown for a game. Oh my fucking god. Anyway, we'll read this last question, then we'll start taking questions from the chat. What are you grateful for? Heelena responds by saying, "I'm grateful for the opportunity being here. I'm grateful for all the friends I've made and the awesome people I could meet. I'm grateful for all the fun and memories I could make here. I'm grateful for the awesome feedback on my stream. It's been insane. I'm grateful for even being in the position to have VR. I'm grateful that I'm healthy." Hey, there you go. All right, we'll start taking questions from chat. So if anybody that has any questions for Heelena and I, Or if Heelena, if you have any actually, we'll take questions from the chat first, and then if you have any questions for me, Heelena, we can take them in a bit. What's next on your journey, Heelena? I actually refunded Last of Us 2. Hey, there you go. Yeah, what's next on your journey? If anybody has any questions for me, I'll respond to them. I don't know. Wherever the chaos brings me. Okay. What's your tallest heels you own? They want to know if you got like 10-inch stilettos that you can step on people with. Rebel, would you be interested in saving 50% on your home insurance? Well, with Geico? Listen, man, if I was sponsored, I would finish that. Tallest heels, 9-inch heels. Damn. Yeah, but do you wear heels when you're like in full body? Not right now. My immersion ruined. Damn it. There was somebody that did. Oh yeah, it was Firefox. Firefox wears heels whenever she's walking around. She told me that. Anyway, are you interested in being part of Rob's Gator dance crew? And then, will Cyberpunk have online services like GTA? I have no idea, honestly. I think, isn't Cyberpunk just a single player game? Like, maybe I'll have, like, TDM or something. I don't think it'll... Maybe it will. I don't know. Does anyone even know? I don't know anything really about Cyberpunk. I think it's just a single player, right?
I don't think they showed anything off on multiplayer. It's just all single player stuff.
I think they gotta have a multiplayer because it'd be fun to be able just to fuck around the city and just, do like GTA like online,
Oh, okay.
Cyberpunk is confirmed to have multiplayer. It's coming later, and we don't know what it will be. Oh, it's gonna be like GTA Online, where like the single player came out and then the multiplayer came out like a while later. Most of my dancing can not be shown on stream, so not sure if I'll join the dance crew. Listen, I've seen some of her dance skills. Okay, it's worth it to see it. It's true. What do you mean? What do you mean? I've seen some of those dance moves. No, I will not be censored on my own show. I'm trying to give you more confidence in yourself. She's a really talented dancer. It's really good. Trust me. She's really good. It's true. Listen, practice makes perfect, all right? Her moon competition dance was booba, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you may not have won the Moon's heart, but you have won the hearts of many others. It's very true. Like, for example, isn't like Space Boy wanna be your mute, or sorry, wants you to be his mute? He's trying really hard. He's gonna work a little harder for that, Rob had Daddy Gang dancers as mutes in that Yeah, I know. I was there. Or I wasn't there, but I was watching. I knew about that. Does she have a whip IRL? Or can she snap one if giving? Do you have a whip? Yeah, totally. She has a whip IRL and she'll fucking whip your ass. Tell you what. X-Man is me. When will you get partner, Heelena? After this interview. What do you mean? You have to be interviewed by me and then you get partnered. What do you mean? Five whips? And much more other toys? Holy shit. Here's a question from me. Do you like latex? Oh, hell, she's into that kinky stuff. That's how you know. Listen. Firefox also likes latex. Get some little double team, smash, play some smash later, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the dungeon. Listen, I like seeing latex. I love to see like the shine and stuff. The only problem with latex, I feel bad for when people wear like the full body latex because I feel like wouldn't like you be sweaty as fuck? Like you just like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't breathe through it. So like you take off that latex and you just like a soupy, sweaty mess. But hey, at least you look good, you know. Dottie's new outfit is all about that. Yeah, I had Dottie on my fashion showcase last night, and she's using Flex's new base. You should get that new base, maybe. It's all latex. It's very shiny, very nice. Rebel, did you hear Firefox got partner after you said she would? You called it. Yeah, I knew. Like, I'm not even joking. Like 2 days before she got partnered, I literally, she wasn't streaming. I wasn't streaming. Her and I talked for like, well, I mean, I talked. She, what? Get the idea. Point was, I was with her for like an hour. It's just her and I, and I told her like, you're probably gonna get partners soon. She's like, nah, it's not gonna happen. And then I was like, trust me, it's gonna happen. I interviewed you. And then 2 days later, she got partnered. But I think she got partner already at that point in time. She just forgot because if you don't check your emails, it sits in there. For example, Big Boy, he was actually partnered for like 3 weeks, and then he didn't know because he never checked his email. Oof. Yeah, I have a Midas touch. It'd probably be really uncomfortable too. I have no idea. I never wore full leather, latex. I don't know, but I take Helena's word for it. I mean, Firefox likes wearing latex all the time, so I mean, I think you get used to it, you know. Big boy the Chad, yeah. I'm trying to think here. We need to have more male mutes, because Big Boy was a mute, and then he became a talker. Chance, what's his name? Chansey. He was a male mute, and he was in the Royal Gator lobby, and now he talks. Where's the male mutes at? Come on, we gotta appeal to it, you know. Where's the male mutes, huh? Come on, chat. We need some more male mutes. We need a sexy male mute to come out. God damn. Latex is probably like a lot like a wetsuit. Never wore a wetsuit, but I know what you're talking about, where it's like really tough to get into. And usually, like to get in a wetsuit for like scuba diving, you need another person to fucking help you out. Firefox should get a Flexa model. I mean, I could ask her if she wants to. So, Lena, you gotta get partner. Rebel is calling it right now. I mean, it depends. You have to stream for like you have to have a good like couple months, maybe a month or two, and then when you apply, and then you just gotta get lucky, you know, if they like you or not, and then you get it, you know. According to the purpose of personal mutes from Rofagator, a male mute would not create the Coomer content. Are you implying that a male can't be Coomer content? Where's the Gatchy hypers, man? Where's the Gatchgasms? Where's the Billy Reddy, you know? I'm sure there's people out there. I mean, you know who should actually have a male mute? I think it should be Murder Crumpet. I think Murder Crumpet would love that, you know, having a male mute. That'd be his Coomer content, honestly. Holy shit. What do you mean? Have you broke anything in your room from VR chat dancing or from Wild Times? I mean, I've definitely fucking almost broke my finger because I was playing Half-Life Alyx and I fucking threw a grenade overhand and it hit my ceiling fan. Almost broke my finger.
More like you punched your fan.
Well, yeah. Well, it hit my finger. Like it didn't hit my fist. It hit this finger. Dami Helmute, yeah. Maybe the mutes should have male mutes. What? Can mutes have personal mutes? Yeah. Oathmeal has a mute. So, yes. Also maintain over 75. Yeah, I know. I know the whole drill. You have to have over 75 viewers. You have to stream at least like 12 times within a month and 25 hours. The 12 days, 25 hours, that's easy mode. Anyone can do that. But getting 75 viewers, there's also, you have to get more than 75, all right? I'm going to be honest. That's the bare minimum. Minimum. Keyword there. I would say if you want to get partnered, have at least 150 viewer average for a month. Then you'll get partnered, okay? That's double the average. I got partnered after getting 180 viewer average in a month. I clicked my PC while dancing once and killed the motherboard. Holy shit. Meech has a male mute. His name is Lex Go. He's an amazing dancer. Like he's other mute. Kyo. Okay. Interesting. I don't keep up with like everyone's like personal mutes, but I mean, I'm just thinking that like there just needs to be more and more diversity, you know? But you can't fuck your mute. And Kumpo would try to? I mean, it is what it is, you know? Also appreciate you reading pretty much 90% of chat. Obviously, you know, I read my chat, you know? I'm not like a big streamer who just sits there and only reads like one thing every like 100 lines, you know? Let's go dances for the Void? Oh, the Void Club? Yeah, I know the Void Club people. Like the actual, like, club people, not like just the randos on the publics. What would the limit of male mutes the Dami Mommy could handle? I know 200 viewers who read like 10% of what you do. It's because I care about what happens in my chat, you know? I'm built differently, okay? As the Pokes song would say, I'm built differently, you know? I'm very engaged with my audience. I feel like as a streamer, you need to read your chat. You need to engage. Okay? You can't just fucking read once in a while, only read subs or some bullshit, or people give you money. I get it that like at a certain point it can get really difficult. You know, like if you have like 20,000 viewers and your chat's like fucking emote spam and shit. Yeah, I can get that. But when you're like only like 50 viewers or 20, you should read your chat, or even 200, you know? You can do it. I mean, even Moon, who has 10,000 viewers, he reads his chat, like, quite often. Like, he actually can pick out things, you know? It's a little bit difficult, but at least he tries, you know? He's built differently, yeah. Mute on mute action, yeah. Any more questions for Heelena and I? Also, if you have any questions
you
for me...
You couldn't stay away, huh? Keep coming back for more, I see.
Hey, Nightbite, thanks so much for the 3 months.
For my sub gift.
Hell yeah. When is Heelena getting the second monitor? Yeah, you need a second monitor. Holy shit. I have 3 monitors. So you know you're an epic gamer. Listen, as a streamer, or even just as anybody that spends hours on a computer, you should have 2. I think 2 is minimum that anybody should have. Trust me, it's worth it. Being able to multitask is so useful. Actually, I don't use Chatterino anymore. I used to, but because okay, so Chatterino doesn't have hype trains on it and redeems. It doesn't display either of those 2 things. So I stopped using Chatterino because I need to see that stuff. But if it had those, I probably would use Chatterino more often. Oh shit, it's Heelena. What, would you go with me? Would you go with me on a dance event? I go with you. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Hell yeah. After this show, I'll go with you right now. Later. You show me some moves. What? Oh shit, listen. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone in the chat, can you please give Pixel some love in the chat? It's her birthday today. Give some love in the chat for Pixel, everyone. It's her birthday. Hearts in the chat. Spam some heart emotes for Pixel. She's my mute, and it's her birthday, so give her some love. Feels birthday, man. Yeah, congrats, you leveled up. Absolutely. Stole. I don't know how to do it, but yeah. Yeah, happy birthday. What is her favorite VR chat world? Yeah, what's your favorite world in VR chat? If you were to ask me that question, it's tough for me to say, but I still like some of the classics worlds like Gaia Knight. I think that's still like a solid choice, even though nobody goes that world anymore. And it's kind of not like because it had shadows and stuff in it, so it's not as optimized because it has real time lighting. But I just think that was like a classic world to go to because it didn't have any mirrors in it, and it was just like a good world. Is decently sized where you can have like 20 people in it or even 50, and people would spread out. Had the little cave, you could walk up the hill. You know, it's a nice map. What? If you could ask us, what is her favorite kink? What? What do you wish for Xmas? Yeah. If there was one change you would make to VRC, what would it be? Imagine staring in a mirror. Yeah, who does that? I just think it was interesting that like back in the day, so I'm just going to randomly go on about things while I'm waiting for Heelena to respond. Favorite world? That one Sleepy World I use for my streams with the earth in the background. Okay. I just loved like back in the day, classic worlds didn't have mirrors in them. Like the only world that had a mirror in it was like Avatar testing. That would make sense because you're obviously testing an avatar. But every other world didn't really have avatar like mirrors in. Only Avatar worlds did because it made sense because you're testing an avatar or trying them out. And like a lot of the classic worlds didn't. And like when you would hang out with somebody, you didn't stand in front of a mirror. You faced them in real life, right? Like you faced them face to face, just like how Helena's looking at me. You know, like it's like this. We're not in front of a fucking mirror. Like we're actually, you know. I like that. It makes it more human and more like immersive, right? Because in real life, you don't stand in front of a fucking bathroom mirror and talk to your 10 friends. But I get it that that's like sort of like the norm, you know. It's how it is nowadays. But that's something I do miss. Sometimes I purposely will make lobbies where there's no mirror in it, so people will be forced to talk to each other face to face. My favorite kink, latex. I mean, I think everyone could have guessed that one. Listen, my kink's giant women, thick thighs. You know, dommy mommies. What else could you say? What else do you need in life? I'm not feeling the pressure at all. I don't know what you're trying to do here. I'm innocent. I'm trying to conduct an interview. Yeah, I'm wholesome. Anyway. Is that why I'm your mute? I'm not gonna. No comment. Ooh woo. Rebel, don't lose. We're only halfway. Exactly. Rebel sweating as a man of culture. I am a man of culture, you know? When Blue Haze, when I interviewed her and she turned into a 50-foot waifu, let's just say, you know, it was difficult. Hold on. I keep grabbing the cups. You're already clipping things. What is her favorite food? And would she dye her hair green or has she? You can't lose if you don't start the race. Haha. I'm going to be honest. I never cared for Donut November. It's whatever. If people want to participate in it, then it's their decision. But, you know, it's whatever. I don't think purposely trying to nut is even healthy anyway. Because I feel like, you know, November is supposed to be about Movember, which is about men's health and prostate cancer, you know? It's a lot more cause than not about nutting. Like, what the fuck? Anyway. No, not green, but maybe blue? Oh, maybe. Gotta do what you gotta do. No shade November. That's what it was. Like, that's what it's all about. Like, men's health is very important, you know? When you're in the shower, check yourself. Check your prostate. Check your testes. This is a serious PSA, okay? Because you can get cancer, and if you don't check yourself, then it's too late, and you're gonna lose a ball, okay? You don't want to lose one of your testes, all right? You don't want to have low T, all right? Real talk, all right? Check yourself when you're in the shower. Just check yourself, you know. Make sure you're all good. You'll thank me later, you know. Favorite Mass Effect character? I never really played Mass Effect. I did watch people play it. It's definitely an interesting game. I just never got into it. I definitely would like playing it. It's a very long game. What I watched people play 1, 2, and 3, okay, and Andromeda. We don't talk about that one. But I don't know. If I had to pick a character, maybe Garrus. I think his name is right. He's the alien dude, the fucking thing. I think I haven't like watched anyone play Mass Effect in like 5 years, so I don't remember half the characters. Garrus, yeah. I didn't even look at your answers. I literally said that. Like I think he's a good character. Top 3 cinematic games you can remember? What? I don't know. World of Warcraft has good cinematics. What the fuck else? Diablo and fucking Last of Us 1. I don't know. Sure. Even though 2 of those games are from Blizzard. Fun fact, regular masturbation has a large amount of benefits to your physical and mental health, including the risk of prostate cancer. Wait, what? The more you jerk off, the more chance you have at prostate. I thought it was the opposite. What? I think you mean reduce the risk. Reducing. Okay, she fixed it. She meant reducing. That's what I thought. Like, yeah. Because I know this is the very off topic, but when I was in high school and stuff, like it was very awkward. The teacher would be like, yes, kids, you know, you have to do that thing when you're by yourself, you know, the birds and the bees, XD. But like, you're supposed to, you know, when you're in your free time, you do those, you know, you have your little fun time. You have to do it and you know, every so often. If you don't, you know, you develop problems, you know. And let's just say you're not gonna be at full mast anymore, you know. You're gonna have problems, you know, when you find that lady or man or whoever, and let's just say you don't want to have a broke dick, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that. Did you study for the prostate exam?
Thanks, darling, for using your Twitch sub on little me.
Hey, thanks for using your Twitch Prime on me. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Hey, amen. Any hype trains? What animal, Heelena? Money. Thanks for the money. Yeah, Heelena, what's your favorite animal? Tangas or pet? Panther. Holy shit. That's badass. Panthers are the one that are all black, right? I think. Okay, I just want to make sure. She's a panther because she's feisty and she'll fuck you up. A true dommy mommy. What type of VR chat map do you want to see more of? Horror, adventure, or Among Us? What the or Among Us? Why would I want to see more Among Us? What the fuck? That last part threw me for a loop there. What the fuck? No, I don't want to see any more Among Us, dude. Among Us brought all like the 12-year-olds to VR chat, dude. Kind of cringe. But what I want to see more of, not really horror, because like I leave the horror maps to the experts, and every like couple months, there's like 3 or 4 months, there's usually one good horror map that comes out, usually by Official Seon, who made the Huggies Dungeon, or like the Devouring map that was like once a year, like, type of deal. So I think we're good on horror maps for a while. I think what I would like to see is more like adventure, like RPG, or just like interesting maps like that, or maybe like a GTA type of map where you drive around or shoot people. There already is a GTA VR thing, but I'm talking about like something else. I don't know. Just cool adventure maps. That's what I would like to see. Like we have a quest and stuff. That's what I want to see personally. Udon sword fights. Udon Fin World with mini games. Fun and mini games, so. What does the bottom of our boot say? It says, "Do you like it?" Yes. Any maps that would not have jump scares is cool for me. I think, well, the Devouring didn't have any jump scares in it. It's not a jump scare or horror map. It's just like stuff chases you, but you don't get jump scared technically. Do you like it? Axeman likes it. Kinky. Listen, chat. Would you not want to see Dami Mommy Heelena in full latex? And then she unzips the zipper? Holy shit. I think we're all gonna lose, to be honest. I never seen anyone do it like...
You couldn't stay away, huh?
1 second.
Keep coming back for more, I see.
Yo, Sprixer, thanks so much for the 5 months. I've never seen someone do like a 3.0 avatar that actually had animations where like it unzips. Oh, yeah, that's actually not true. I've seen Rob's avatar does that with this, like the thing, but I want to see a female avatar do it with a latex suit. Holy shit. God damn. Anyway, thank you so much for the 5 months, Sprixer. I really appreciate it. Thank you. By the way, Sprixer cosplayed as me on Twitter, and the photo shoot's going to be coming by maybe next week or the week after. So you'll be seeing photos of basically me in real life, essentially. But it's obviously Sprixer, not me. Any plans for future avatars? For me, I'm in the process of talking to an individual that it could make outfits for me from scratch, which is what I enjoy. They're just very, very costly, so I'm still deciding on it. But my next outfit, one of them is going to be for Kalos Row Season 2, and another one's going to be the maid outfit, the Neko maid outfit that I've been promising for a long time. And then the third, like, mini little outfit thing. Well, I can tell. Okay, so the maid outfit is going to have a little secret outfit where it turns off and it become one of those cat girl keyhole avatars. Oof, very spicy. And then I'm going to have a swimsuit as well. A newer swimsuit. But that would be pretty cheap to do. Tachanka, Xmas themed, latex cat suit, and another Cyberpunk avatar. Pog. What's one evil thing you've done in VR chat that you don't regret? Evil thing? Define evil. They make the outfits. I do the 3.0 work. The person that I was hiring said they can do 3.0. They know how to do rigging and weight painting and everything. So I might get a maid outfit too. Pixel. I'm gonna start blushing. Jeez. My mute's gonna be a maid and ADC is a maid. Jeez.
Full on maid stream.
Yeah, full on maid stream, honestly. Oh yeah, well, the answer to your question, what's one evil thing? I don't know. I blocked someone. True evil. I mean the camera stuff? Oh, okay. I'm not evil, always wholesome and nice to people. Yeah, true. 100%. Don't whip me later, please. Who is Made Rebel working for, though? I work for chat. Is that cleavage difficult for you not to focus on when interviewing? It's not hard to interview someone if you're not 12. The fuck? You know what I mean? I'm 25 years old, man. I don't just stare at girls' tits all day, okay? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. My eyes are always on their head, okay? I look at their facial expressions. Jesus Christ. I've done 200 interviews, bro. I play this game 5,000 hours, dude. I think after the first hour, you stop looking at tits, alright? It's just like, whatever, dude. It's called professionalism. Waiting for Genomu to open up again before I get a new FO. Well, that's going to be like 2021, just so you know. 5,000 hours of booba. Big kappa. No, that's not a kappa. That's just the truth. Like, there's a time and place, you know? There's a time to be horny and there's a time not to be horny, you know? That's what I like to say. Stop looking at tits and start looking at hearts. Hey, there you go. Let's go. Any more questions? Like I said, we're almost done here. We're almost been an hour for the interview, so we'll take a few more questions. If anybody has any questions for Heelena and I, or if any questions for just for me or just for her, or if Heelena wants to ask me a question, and then we'll wrap it up. I know it's been a while. It's not like I can wait or anything. Yeah, it'll be a while before getting stuff. Upcoming anime either of you are looking forward to? I haven't really watched the anime in a while. The last anime I watched was Demon Slayer, but I haven't really looked at any new anime, so it's hard for me to really answer that. I don't know. Like I said, I just read manga. That's what I do. I read manga, and then if I feel like watching something, I will. And any tattoos you're looking to add? Also, are you tattooed IRL? No? Okay. How do you feel about the community built so far, Heelena? VR chat is technically anime, though. Yeah, true. Honestly, playing VR chat is like your own anime episode, to be honest here. So every time you boot up the game, you're literally just playing anime. Like, you have your own anime adventure. You bring your waifus, your husbandos. You bring, your friends, your family, whatever. I'm serious. If you have VR and you play VR chat, literally almost 90% of this game is anime, so you might as well call it your own anime. I'll make it cozy. I believe it. Question for Heelena. When are we cuddling? Yeah, when are you going to cuddle with Pixel? It's her birthday. You come here right now.
Oh, being called out.
Called out. Man, should we get to a point of VR where the movie Ready Player One? I think it will happen. Like, I don't know when, but VR chat will get to a point where it's like Ready Player One. It kind of already starting is like that. You get the portals and stuff. I think the only way to really improve, let's just not even talk about like VR chat, let's just improve a social game, is just to have more players, more security. It might not be VR chat. It might be another game that's like VR chat. My bet is going to be something like Gary's Mod or something. Gary's Mod 2. But I do think in the next couple of years, there's probably is going to be a game that's like VR chat, just better optimized. Maybe you can have 200 players in a world. I remember there was a game from years ago. What the fuck was it called? It's run by the same people who made Second Life. It's fuck. Chat, help me out. What was it called? Fuck. Second Life made another social game, but it was in VR, and then it got taken down. But they did a test like a year or two ago. It had 400 players in one instance. It was like laggy as shit, but it actually worked. Rec Room? No, it's not Rec Room. That's a game for kids where you play. No. Sansar? I think it was Sansar. I forget. I think it was Sansar. I think that was the one. Yeah, they had like a test that had like 400 people in one world. It was pretty crazy, but it was like running like 10 FPS. So it was still impressive though to see like so many people though. Club Penguin? No, it's not Club Penguin, dude. I'll hit you up when I get back then. Okay. Overwatch. Yeah, it's totally Overwatch. You're right. How do you handle lack of motivation if you have any? No help. Okay, well. It is what it is. I don't know, we'll have to see how technology develops. I mean, it's crazy to even think that we even have VR and this even exists, because like 5 years ago, Oculus was barely even a thing, and now look at us 5 years in 2020, and now we have VR chat and all these VR games and all this technology. So who knows what happens in 5 years, 2025? Like we could have fucking full on mocap suits and goddamn super advanced shit. I don't know. Motivation, what's that? I'm a potato. "400 people in one world, VRC world, is just a picture because you're only going to see one frame and crash." Well, you can't even get 400 people in a world in VR chat. The max is 80. And even then, it's like, it's just not feasible. Like, it's impossible. Like, I've had like 70 people in this world, not when I'm streaming, but like when they do those community nights, and they had like 15 FPS. So, like, it's not ideal. I would like to, like, hypothetically speaking, I would like to have, like, imagine just like having a large city, or like just think of like GTA RP, right? They have like 100 people in a server, like running around the whole Los Santos and shit. It just makes the world seem more lively if you have that amount of players, to have like in a big world to role play and stuff. IQ potato though. I think Pixel's hitting on you, Heelena. Nice. How's it like having such neon green hair? People must be super jealous. Yes, a potato. The view is cool. What, the background? Yeah. Oh, Pixel 150? Okay, then they have 150 people. That's still a lot of people, right? Like, think about it. Like, having 150 people in one world makes it seem very lively, right? Um, there's 15,000 people that play VR chat, like, on an average day, but the game feels very empty when, like, you're just with your two friends in a private world, right? Like, obviously, I'm not, like, saying, oh, I want to have 50,000 people in one instance. Like, no, I want to have, like, there's definitely times where you just want to hang with your 5 friends and that's it. But I do think it'd be cool to, like, not have lag, hypothetically, and just have, like, 100 people in a club and just, like, be bumping and shit, That'd be cool. Because I feel like a lot of people make these big-ass maps, and they can only fit, like, 5 people in it. It's like, what the fuck's the point of that, Like, why spend all this time on this big map and then only, like, 2 people playing it? Like, what the hell? So that's why most people who make maps make just a bedroom, and that's it. And it's in the rain. That's it. How many piercings do you and your avatar have? Why would you hide? Why? Why, you have a lot of piercings or something? Listen, my avatar only has her ears pierced, maybe, and her belly button. Back in the day. Not currently right now, but my old avatars, I had the belly piercing. I can turn it on and off. Piercings are cool though. Have you ever tried sleeping in VR? Me personally, no. Well, the difference is like when you play on like a first-person shooter, you can have 100 people, but when you're playing in VR, it's very difficult to have 100 people in a world because everyone has to be in VR and you have to like, the computer has to process your arms moving and all this bullshit going on. So it's a lot more complicated. Like for example, you play World of Warcraft, there's like 1,000 people in Orgrimmar, okay? That's completely different than 1,000 people being in VR. What is one place in the world you'd like to go visit? I said this before, but probably somewhere in Europe. I like to like cruise around Europe, go through because I never left my country. I live in Canada. I'm a Canadian. I've never went to America, so I would like to travel Europe, like take that like train and go through like France and Germany and Austria and Russia and all those places. Yeah. Japan? Japan would be cool. Japan is like completely different from like every other world because like there's like a lot of different culture. It's also like the streets are like super clean as fuck. Like what? There's no trash. It's kind of weird. I think Helena's telling you to come to Germany. Yeah, I would like to come to Germany. Why not? That's where Gamescom is. Yeah, Gamescom. Where all the epic games are, yeah. No crash can, but no trash anywhere. I don't know. I just think like the culture's different. Just like it's the same thing in VR chat. If you ever met with any of the Japanese people in VR chat, they're very nice and like they're not crashers or toxic people. And all their avatars are all copyright free. They're very serious, about copyright laws and bullshit and whatever. They don't like to talk to Americans. You're like, you stole that avatar. Don't talk to me, brother. And I'm like, oh shit. They don't talk like that.
They're very respectful.
Yeah, exactly. You ever been to Ottawa? No, I haven't even left my province. I'll go for Oktoberfest. I don't know, Helena, is Oktoberfest overrated? Yes? Alright, that's a real German right there. My girlfriend is German, and she said Oktoberfest is meh. Oktoberfest is just the time where you get really drunk and eat sausage and wiener schnitzel, alright? Like, what else there is to do? What's the longest you ever been in VR chat? Like in one sitting? Maybe 14 hours. That's when I streamed once. I had my Oculus, so I didn't have like Vive and stuff have batteries and shit, or they have to charge. Oculus just uses batteries, so that was the longest I would say. But Ottawa's in Ontario though, yeah, but I never went that far though. Like Ottawa's right on the border between Ontario and Quebec, so no, I've never been to the capital. I barely even left my city. Okay, I'm a fucking introvert. I'm from the south of Germany. 43 hours? Holy shit. What'd you do for 43 hours? Were you dancing? Sleeping? Okay, you're just sleeping. I get it. I never slept in VR chat. I don't know if I ever could. You would have to be incredibly comfy, right? You have to like be in your bed, have all these pillows on me. The reason why I never have is because my mom would come in my room and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with my son? Why the fuck they sleep in this game?" Fucking degen. They wouldn't call me a degen. They'll just call me an idiot and be like, "What's wrong with you?" Cutest guest ever seen? You should try to travel? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try and travel when it's COVID-19, bro. Come on. Is that a bait? I can't travel, dude. I can't even. They're not gonna let me leave the country, dude. What do you mean? Do I want to contract some diseases? What do you mean? Like maybe in a year or two. I also have to have money, dude. I'm also broke, It could be the new Tonight Show. Listen, all the shows are all canceled, or I'm the only talk show that's running, okay, in the world, alright? No cap. Cause I'm VR. Would Heelena ever go to a scary place, IRL, haunted mansion? I don't think I ever really went to like a haunted house or any of that bullshit. We could play Phasmophobia. What do you mean? Play Phasmophobia in real life? Like, is there a spirit here? Betty White, are you there? Hello? Hello? Is there a spirit here? How old are you? I swear, Phasmophobia is just basically those cheesy ghost hunter shows, but in a video game format. So it's funny. Heelena and Phasmo and the Devouring, yeah. You should play the Devouring if you haven't really. It's not that scary. Like, it doesn't have any jump scares. It's fine. You can play with some of your friends. You know? It's a good time. It's worth it. It's a good story. It's long, though. It took me 6.5 hours to do the Devouring, but that's also because I took a break and had to cook dinner. So it probably realistically took me like maybe 5.5. Beatty White, can you give me a sign? Could you teach me the basics of VR chat, please? Just don't know what to do. The basics of VR chat. First off, get VR. Don't be a VRlet. Secondly, go watch some Jameski videos. 3, follow me and sub to me. And then get some friends. You have some friends on Steam or real life or some bullshit. Just bring them to VR chat and then go on your adventures with your friends. There you go. I saved you. Do you watch Twitch regularly, Heelena? And who do you watch? We may take one more question and then we'll wrap it up. I don't watch Twitch often, TBH. Hey, you watch me, that counts. Damn, there you go. Are you a fan of D&D tabletop games? Never played any D&D games, so I don't know. I haven't either, but I want to. I have to find a DM, and but it's a big time commitment. Time commitment because you have to show up every week or whenever how often they do, unless it's the one shot. So you have to really get involved. You know, Arcadum runs like 9 campaigns, and he does some for like VTubers. I wonder if he should do a campaign for all the mutes in VR chat. That could happen. That'd be a huge challenge. That'd be kind of pog, though. I think he's too busy right now, but maybe one day he could do that, you know? Get like Firefox and you and Yashai and all them. Crazy Mango. That'd be cool. Rebel, check out Critical Role if you ever want to. That's like the other D&D thing, right? I never have, but maybe I will. Will she ever let me out of the basement? No. You've been a bad boy. That's why. Do I have his voice for voicing their characters? Maybe. It's got Matthew Mercer, the guy that voiced McCree. Oh, nice. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap up the interview here. So, Heelena, if you have anything you want to type out, and then I'll read for you. Any conclusions? Anything like, hey, I got this cool event happening tomorrow. I'm going to stream tomorrow. Or, I don't know. Anything you want to say. Anything, I'll read whenever you want me to say. And then I'll do my conclusion. And then we'll raid somebody from VR chat. And then it'll be your pick. So, whoever you want me to raid, Heelena, I'll raid them. Yeah, get some clappers in the chat. I'll say this again while Helena's typing up. So tomorrow I have an interview with Murder Crumpet. It's going to be same time, same channel, 7 p.m. EST, tomorrow, Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to be interviewing I'm a Really Big Nerd. Same time, same channel, 7 p.m. EST. And then Wednesday, we're going to be interviewing Oathmeal. Same everything. If you haven't already, hit that follow button wherever it is, up here, down there, wherever it is. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. I think I'm very close to 19,000 followers on Twitch. So, hey, clappers in the chat. Woohoo. And then if you haven't already, join my Discord, !Discord in the chat. Join my Discord. If you are sub to me, you do get the sub-only chat in my Discord. And that's where I also, give sneak peeks on, future content. You guys get to sort of, get to talk to me and stuff like that, hangouts, all that good shit, all that stuff. I also have a Patreon, YouTube, all that stuff. Also, all my interviews are all saved to my, if you go !Point interviews or !Point talk show, it goes to Wikipedia. You can watch all the other interviews I've done, and a lot of them get transferred to my YouTube channel to save for VODs. After the interview, I'll stream again, hopping around with Crumpy, and then maybe some PC games. Okay. Awesome. I thought you said you're going to go to a club later. Not right now. Alright. Later, at a different time. Yeah, thank you so much everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all my for Heelena again. Round of applause for Heelena for stopping by, being a part of this interview. Very incredible person. I maybe, in the future, she'll be down for another interview, and maybe we'll figure out who will be your talker partner. Maybe one day. Maybe you'll have a competition for you. Maybe you'll have a talker competition. They'll fight for you. Dommy mommy, everybody. Respect. Check her out, www.twitch.tv/Heelena. She'll be streaming shortly. Let's go check her out.